Hello, dear friends. I was going to talk about cosmology, but current economic events have put my feet on the ground. Opinion piece, reset plans, coalition course, coalition initiatives. There are four levels. There are six color of hats: the good, the bad, and the ugly. Well raised for precious metals. It should occur as soon as possible. Let's start. Financial reset is a process in which a human being evaluates and reorganizes his finances to improve his economic situation. It may involve creating a budget, reducing expenses, increasing savings, pay off debt, and investing more effectively, among other actions. It is an opportunity to set clear goals and take concrete steps to achieve them. A global financial reset refers to significant and globally coordinated changes in financial structures, monetary systems, economic policies, or institutions. This involves fundamental reforms in financial regulation, global debt, markets, international currencies, or other areas related to finance. According to Texas Snake, this financial reset should happen as soon as possible to avoid a global shutdown, and those in power recognize this. It is a process spanning centuries, cultures, and economies converging into a modern initiative that promises a more equitable future through a global plan to rediscover the value of humanity's oldest treasures for the common good. It is about restarting the economy to meet the needs of all of society rather than the selfish benefit of a few. The global financial reset seeks to reimagine the world in order to forge a healthier, more equitable, and prosperous future. This concept includes ideas such as the creation of a new social order, changes in the monetary system towards the gold standard, adjustments in the fiscal and monetary policies of countries, as well as the construction of a more resilient system. Plans. According to Awake in 3D, the initiative, led by Chinese elders and supported by the coalition, seeks a more stable and equitable global economy. The path to realizing this epic plan for humankind is fraught with complexities and uncertainties. However, the potential rewards are unparalleled. In his view, the current global fiduciaries financial system is on a coalition course towards collapse. It is a mathematical certainty. All economic experts and heads of state in the world understand it, whether they openly admit it or not. The bad guy's plan would be to install a new financial system that would maintain its current power and control structure once the current system collapses. This would involve the confiscation of global assets and the issuance of central bank digital currencies. Former BlackRock portfolio manager Ed Down explains that human freedom depends on the widespread rejection of central bank digital currency because it is a plan to impose coercive measures and limit individual freedom. The Good Guys Plan aims to offer a new system that establishes a sound monetary policy where stable currencies are guaranteed by the lasting value of physical gold. The good guys will probably use the economic strategy of the BRICS alliance as a model for a financial reset. The success of the financial reset depends on the collective will and action of individuals, communities, and nations. By aligning our new financial systems with our highest values, we can choose a legacy of prosperity and equity for future generations. The path toward the path forward is uncertain, but the direction is clear. Edward Bono's six hats technique is a method to improve team thinking and decision making from different perspectives represented by hat colors. By assigning different hats to different moments in the thinking process, you can guide the discussion in a more structured and comprehensive way. It consists of using six metaphorical hats, each one of a different color, to represent different styles of thinking. The white hat represents objective thinking based on facts and data. The black hat focuses on the negative logical, identifying risks and challenges. The blue hat coordinates the process, establishing order and controlling times. The red hat represents emotional thinking based on feelings and intuitions. The green hat requires originality and creativity in generating ideas. The yellow hat focuses on the positive, looking for opportunities and benefits. It is a valuable tool to improve communication, problem solving, and team decision making. By using these hats simultaneously, more complete and structured thinking is encouraged, allowing you to explore different perspectives and make more informed and creative decisions. Levels. According to Awake in 3D, it all began with a fascination with the historical wealth of Chinese elders and their dynastic royalty, whose centuries-old accumulation of gold seemed the stuff of a legend. However, as further investigation was carried out, it was discovered that these accounts were not only plausible, but formed the basis of a plan to restore the soon-to-collapse global financial system. This plan aimed at the transition from a monetary system based on fiat money to one backed by gold is based on a structured level system for its execution. Each level represents a different set of roles and responsibilities, but they are all interconnected within the structure of the global financial reset. From the gatekeepers of ancient wealth to the architects of financial platforms, the intermediaries who facilitate the pooling of assets, and the people poised to reap the benefits, the entire system is a testament to the complexity and ambition of the reset project. At the base of the structure is the first level, with Chinese elders and royalty as custodian of the non-counting gold that underpins the entire global financial reset. Their role goes beyond mere guardians of wealth. They are the visionaries who have pledged their ancient treasures to support a new era of global finance. This level lays the foundation for the entire repayment process, providing the necessary collateral to secure the future monetary system. The second level is called the engine of value and is made up of private trading platforms designed by royalty and elders to operationalize the vision of the global financial reset. These platforms act as conduits through which gold collateral is transformed into actionable financial instruments. The second level is also where sovereign nations play a role as investors with the platforms to determine the value of their native currencies against gold collateral. This also establishes the intrinsic purchasing power of a nation's currency in relation to its GDP. This is where you navigate the complexities of exchange and redemption rates and the value of historical assets being realized within the new financial system. The third level is intermediaries, brokers, traders, and private investment groups, and they serve as a vital link between the foundation assets and the people willing to participate in the reset. Their role is bundling assets and their acumen in navigating multiple financial landscapes ensures assets reach trading platforms efficiently. This is where the logistic of trades and the exchanges take shape, uniting the old with the new. The fourth level is the beneficiaries and participants, the individuals and groups who own the repressed currencies and historical bonds. Their role transcends mere participation. They are the vanguard of the process, ready to leverage their holdings for reset and revaluation, from a fiat currency to a monetary unit of stored value. They are ordinary people who find themselves on the threshold of extraordinary financial change. They are the beneficiaries of the redemption process and are prepared to contribute to humanitarian and economic development projects with their new wealth. Economy. The ECB is ready to implement the central bank digital currency, but it is not so easy. The gold bull market is about to begin, according to Charles Nenner. Dave Ramsey says people are buying gold and the banks are going to fail. According to Anna von Wright, all physical assets belong to living people, not fictitious legal entities. Gold and copper are expected to see the biggest price increase due to a possible Fed interest rate cut, according to Goldman Sachs. Wisconsin ends tax on sales of gold and silver. Lena Petrova reports another BRICS victory as Egypt abandons the dollar and could return to a gold-backed currency. According to Awake in 3D, the Dutch central bank supports a gold-backed monetary plan. Germany, France, and Italy are also preparing for new gold-backed currencies. Metals. According to Gold Telegraph, countries around the world are now on the hunt for metals. The trend is gaining strength. China and the US compete for copper in Africa. Since the beginning of the year, the three largest Chinese banks have rejected Russian payments through SWIFT, SPFS, and TIPS. According to the X22 report, the economy of 2024 reflects the economy of 2008 and the war narrative against Russia. According to Bernard, the G7 is so weak that all they can do is rant at Russia. The BRICS could launch their new gold-backed monetary system without resistance. According to Goldilocks, banks are preparing for the exchange of Tier 2 capital notes. According to Basel III guidelines, banks accumulate foreign currencies to support their structure. Basel III is what makes these currencies need to change their price in the market, offering a level playing field with other currencies around the world. New highs for precious metals, according to Vladimir Zernov. Gold hits new heights as treasury yields decline. Silver recovered towards $23 after a failed attempt to settle below $22.50. A move above the 23 level will push silver towards the resistance between 23.40 and $23.60. Platinum returned to above $900 due to growing demand for precious metals. Platinum is moving towards the resistance between 925 and 935. News. Explosive drug cocktail in Spain, violence, insufficient police, and collapsed courts. Massive protests against the government in Brazil. 500 rabbis urged to stop the demolition of Palestinian homes. New York studies reparations for descendants of slaves. 77% of blacks support reparations, and only 18% of whites support them. And that's all for today. Thanks a lot, dear friends.